Good morning, and we're going to start with a series of short videos, each one focusing on a certain set of techniques for Rhino. This one happens to be polar array. So, I already have the window open. I'm going to go into top view, and I'm just going to draw a shape and then extrude it into a solid. So let's take a circle, and let's go with grid snap, so I'm on the grid. And let's go to about that big in diameter. All right. So now we'll go to curve, go to line, single line, and I'm going to set the tangent, actually the quadrant, as one of my spots that I can grab onto. So, yep, there we go. Quadrant. And let's go to about there. Do that one more time. Draw the line on this quadrant, bring it to that endpoint. So now you're going to notice there's some overlap here, so I'm going to take care of that. So we'll go Edit, Trim, and we're just going to select the lines as our cutting surfaces, hit Enter, and then we're going to select certain parts to take away. That part, and that part. Hit Enter when done. Alright, so now I'm going to join them. So I'm going to go up to Edit, hit Join, select the line, select the curve, and select the line again. So when I click it, everything pops up. Alright, now we're going to make this into a solid. So select Solid, Extrude Planar Curve, Straight, select that object, and then we're going to select an extrusion distance of roughly, let's go 4 millimeters on both sides. Okay. So in perspective, can't really tell what's going on yet. So we're going to go View, Shaded, so you can actually see the shaded object there. All right. So now, you'll find under Transform all of these special tools. Some of them are very useful in just regular designing, like Move, Copy, Rotate, Mirror, Scale, making things bigger or smaller depending on what you want. But some of these down here, Array, we're going to use Polar, and we're going to actually select the object we want to array. Let's go into the top window now. Hit Enter, because we've selected it. Now we want to select our center point. And I know earlier today when I did this demonstration live, I put the center point in the center like this. I'm just going to walk across a little bit like this, and maybe up a little bit like that. Right? Type in the number of items you want to circle around. In this case, let's go 9. Hit Enter. So this is our reference. So we can go from 0 to 360, which means it would go all the way around in a complete circle. And you can see that white line. So if I typed in, say, 270, then we wouldn't have as many. So we'll go back to 360. 360. Now, if it's highlighted pink, that means it's telling you, this is what it's going to look like. Do you like it? If you like it, then go ahead and hit Enter again. If you don't like it, you can play around with some of these features. So say that I thought, 9 wasn't quite it, maybe 11 will be it. Okay, there we go. Now if you like that, then you can go ahead and hit Enter. And it repeats all the items around. Okay, so we can go Curve, Circle, Center Radius. I'm going to find the center right here. Maybe do an offset from here to here. And then make that a solid. Extrude Planar Curve Straight. This and this line. And instead of 4, we'll maybe do like 2 on both sides. So now you have the beginnings of a pendant design. So let's go back And what if we didn't want 360 degrees? So if we go to Transform, Array, Polar, select the object we want to do. Now if you select on the line from the top view, it'll give you two choices. The curve that you started with, or the three-dimensional shape, which is known as an extrusion. So I'm going to select extrusion. Hit enter when you're done. And we'll go to the center point. Maybe this time we'll go here. Let's go 7 pieces around. But instead of 360, we'll go 270. So you're like, 270 wasn't quite it. Maybe let's go 200 degrees. So let's try that one more time. Array, Polar, this object, extruded. Hit enter when you're done. Select as your center point. Let's go 11 items. And maybe 200 degrees in reference. Alright, well that was a little bit too close. So let's reduce the number of items to maybe 7. And you can see how it just changed it on the fly. You're not committed to anything until you hit the return button. In which case I'm like, okay, there we go. So now let's go curve. Let's go circle. Center radius. Let's put the circle out here maybe. Alright. Curve. Offset. Offset curve. Maybe go inside instead of outside. Solid. Extrude plane curve. Straight. These two lines. And let's go 2 millimeters as our extrusion. So once again, you have the start of something that will be interesting as a pendant or a pair of earrings, depending on the scale. All right. So that is the polar array function. So have a good rest of the morning, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.